What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. That's why it interests me. That's the police officer who was about to shoot, or was talking like he was about to shoot the army lieutenant over a traffic stop. Interestingly enough, I'm gonna tell you all the reasons this interests me. First, do you know why he got pulled over in the first place? If you watch the video, why he's trying to figure it out. Well, if you read the articles, because they don't say it at first, he got pulled over for paper plates. Make sense? You buy a car, what kind of plates do you get? Paper plates. So the police pulled him over and with guns drawn out because either they acted like they didn't see the paper plates because the paper plates were like in the back window or something, or in the back. It was on the back of the car, the back, the or they're in the actual license plate slot normally, or they genuinely didn't see the paper plates. So it's a car with no license plates. My belief is you saw the paper plates. So you get out, you hop out, you got the guns, and guys like, whoa, what's up? Like, so get out of the car. Whoa, for what? Like, and here's what's interesting. People assume that when they make these, you need to comply, you need to do this, that, and the third. You don't realize certain people get pulled over in ways that it's a whole confusion on, because when you pull a person over with a gun drawn out, I don't want to get out the car, bro, because me getting out the car could be he's got a gun situation. The other thing that interests me, the cop who made the threat that I'll kill you, which means you gonna ride the lightning, is a euphemism for the electric chair, okay? Which is a euphemism for you about to die. That's riding the lightning, that's what that is. The cop is Hispanic. The actual lieutenant is actually Hispanic. He's quote unquote black and Hispanic. His last name is like Nazario, right? So it's not necessarily the black and brown coalition thing. It's wow, like, it shows the elements of race and even in the Hispanic community, right? Because it's a white cop who's in backup, and part of him is kind of confused, which is another thing that interests me. Because people don't realize how bad this country's stereotypes and race relations get. When you have a police officer about to shoot an army lieutenant who's unarmed in a car in uniform, guns drawn out, like he's a criminal. What? So let's take this a step further. If he actually would have shot him, the whole in fear for my life, self-defense thing, Blue Lives Matter, would have to go against the whole respect the flag and veterans and, you're serving the country. That whole dynamic, it did play out, but it didn't play out in the extreme sense. Now, I have no doubt that the Army's going to have this dude's head. I really do. I have no doubt that the military is like, I want his head on a silver platter tonight. I want everything that could happen to him is going to happen to him via the power of this military. Because the military actually, really, in real talk, the military trumps the police. Like, these are people trained to fight for the country, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. So they're the first line of defense for this country, not the police. Let's take this one step further. It shows the stupidity of cops when race comes into play. Okay, the paper plates, one thing. Gun drawn out, another thing. In military uniform, gun still drawn out. Still, I'll shoot you. I'm a pepper spray you. You need to do what I say. It's still there. And here's the thing. You never even said what's going on. He don't even know. Like, bro. Because y'all don't think. If you're quote unquote a black man, you're in military uniform. If a police officer pulls you over with a gun out, it's the equivalent to being a criminal because it's probably the assumption you have a gun in the car because you're in the military. So why it's interesting to me is because all of these dynamics play out, and the white cop is sitting there like, I don't know what the hell, I gotta back my partner, but what shoot? We're gonna shoot we're gonna shoot a soldier like he don't have no, he's unarmed, but he don't. We pepper spraying the soldier, but we gonna get out the car, but we gonna break the window. Ooh, we finna get in trouble for this. We can't just, and then take it a little step further. If you don't report this, because we'll so we won't charge you with whatever they're trying to charge him with. And then the body cam footage comes out, and it's like, bruh. And then the idea that he was agitated in a sense because they wanted to pull him over, so he put his hazard lights on and drove like a mile down to go to a gas station because it's well lit. So now that's what riled him up. I'm not surprised. I mean, most black men watching that were not surprised. Most police officers that pull people over were not surprised. While the George Floyd thing is going on, no surprise. The Army uniform thing, yeah, we've heard the stories of guys getting lynched in their uniforms. Not surprised. But I think these incidents on camera keep pointing out we out of, like, American, when it comes to race, are out of their minds. Common sense ain't common when you put race into it. So that's all I got to say about this one. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.